Do you want a nice energized passive from the shop? Click the first link in the description and use the code FORTUNE13 to get a 13.5% discount while supporting the channel at the same time. Hello my fellow misfortunates and welcome to Preseason 10. You don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what's going to happen, no one knows what's going to happen essentially because so many changes took place. Lethality rework, the removal of kleptomancy, the crit rework, the energizer rework, the map rework with the drakes. But one thing is for certain, if you want to learn how to win more games playing AD carry, then definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my educational content. But I couldn't even decide what to test first, but I had to make a decision, and the first build I want to try is the full lethality misfortune with Dark Harvest, and you know, 2 new lethality items have been introduced, and the 2 existing ones have been reworked. One item in particular interests me, and that is Sanguine Blade. As you know, lifesteal is a ridiculously overpowered stat on Misfortune, but there was no lifesteal lethality item before. Now there is. The only issue with this item is that you pay like 500 gold for a passive that you cannot use in a duo lane. So in lane phase it's not good. You should definitely go Ghostblade first and then Sanguine Blade second if you fancy. But you can still sit on an early Vamp Scepter in difficult lanes and upgrade later. So yeah, we'll probably go Ghostblade into Sanguine Blade and see what happens. But yeah, it's I love this time of year. Oh, and Thresh no longer taxes my minions by missing his relic procs. That's also great. By the way, as far as support item reworks are concerned, Spell Thieves is now pretty much useless, because why wouldn't you just go Relics? Relics gives you, well, it's essentially the same item, just a little bit, well, you don't get any bonus damage from Tribute passive. Oh, he hit me. You don't get bonus damage from Tribute. Oh, he hit me too, oh my god. I just step up my game. I want to explain stuff! So you don't get bonus from Tribute, and you also don't get mana regen, you don't get cooldown reduction, so why wouldn't you just go Relic Shields? Because it's essentially the same stats. Only you get more health, which is better for the lane phase, and the execute on minions lets you control the wave better. Thresh left us while we had a level 2 power spike. That's not fine. Nice, okay. We're starting to deal damage. Missed that one. But it's okay. I mean, again, we do have the flexibility of... Ooh, juicy crit. Of going early Vamp Scepter should the lane be too difficult. And Ezreal with the new Presence of Mind is actually quite interesting now that I think about it. I hope he has it. I also want to go very aggressive in this lane because we got Taste of Blood and Biscuits, so we have a lot of resources, and I want to trade them. Also, this bush here, it might be very important. A very important warding spot also. Probably die for this, huh? Yeah. Alright, Thresh overstepped, and I traded 1 for 2 instead of 0 for 1, which is better. And I will get an early Vamp Scepter. Because this lane is going quite hectic. Alright, so yeah, Vamp Scepter early is now a very good choice also on lethality misfortune. As I said, you upgraded second item. But yeah, this Blood Pursuit passive, it will probably do nothing, well, it definitely does nothing in teamfights, but while farming the jungle, for example, or while pushing side waves, this is very good, and Misfortune loves to farm the jungle in the mid game. So this is definitely an item you want to pick up. Oh damn, they lived with a slither of health. Ezreal will be strong though. I don't know what the ability goes for, I guess still mana immune. We'll see in a second. Still missing. If we sneak the first dragon, that's so great. Drakes are so important right now. I'm there. We're all there. We can definitely do this. Just attack the Yi. Okay. So we trade Thresh for the Drake. That's worth it, in my opinion. I focused Yi, so he couldn't go too aggressive. Yeah, this is dead. Perfect. The wave was in an awkward spot. We lose a lot of farm, but so does Ezreal because he died. If we shove this under tower quickly enough. Nice, this is completely under tower now. So yeah, Ezreal loses all of this. And we can now make a safe retreat and get a double longsword. Yeah, I like that. So he did go for tier, alright. So yeah, I assume with new Presence of Mind, you can definitely make something happen with Mana Immune, as it's basically a reset mechanic still, so you regain mana, which turns on the Mira mana passive once again. But also the 500 extra mana is just 10 free attack damage when you go for Mira mana. So yeah, that's probably one of the more meta builds. Maybe you want to play Ezreal with Conqueror. I can also see that being a thing, as his Q does count for 2 Conqueror stacks. And so does his W, so does his E. He can stack Conqueror very quickly. Yeah, so maybe you go even for Conqueror plus Mana Flow Band plus Gathering Storm. Yeah, this sounds good, definitely. But yeah, I'm also very excited for Crit Misfortune. I'm not sure what I want to try out first. So let me know in the comments what you want me to try out first and what you want to see. And also let me know what you're most hyped about in preseason. Not just Misfortune stuff, but in general. Because I'm personally hyped about a lot of stuff. AD Teemo with Conqueror coming back, for example, with Frozen Mallet. And also Fiddlestick support with the new Relic Shield, right? Or with the, yeah, with Relic Shield. That'll be very good. Because Fiddlesticks does take some CS with E, and now it's not even that bad anymore, since it just procs relics. Amazing. Could you please just finish them off? Alright. Okay, so you let me have both kills, but it did cost him a heal. I think that's worth it. I was just afraid of them getting away randomly. But yeah, very good hook. That's always the nice thing about Lethality Misfortune. All you need to do is wait for some crowd control to hit, and then you just go ER and they die. Ah, damn. That minion, though. Take one plating. 2 might be a little bit greedy, but who cares? Yeah, we probably should have left it at 1 plating so we don't miss farm ourselves. Again, upgrading to Sanguine Blade here is probably a mistake. So the passive of Sanguine Blade only works if there is 1 or fewer visible enemies nearby. And in a duo lane, you obviously have 2 of them. So yeah, that's a non though. But hey, Ghostblade is a fine first item. Also Duskblade if you really want to, but I prefer Ghostblade first. I like the mobility. Ah, okay, so they didn't really push hard. Nice, 3 damage on Ezreal. They just let the wave crash, who cares? I want to be pushing, I want to take plates. We can definitely be aggressive. But yeah, Mountain Drake now gives bonus armor and magic resist, so I'm very glad that we have it, since Lethality Misfortune wants to get the enemy's armor as low as possible, and Mountain Drake would definitely be a little bit annoying. Sinjar's on his way, it seems. Yo, we just Herald bot lane, right? No bounce. Got him. Brand Flash. You just Herald. Or is it even worth it at this point? I mean, the channel time is only 1 second now. You can move after 1 second. Yeah, that was a little bit of a waste of Herald. It takes so much self-damage. Oh god, yeah, that was definitely one of the worst Heralds I've seen. But we'll just walk with it. It will get another charge off. Stupid meditate, damn. I didn't look, I just saw the Thresh Lantern and thought, hey, might as well go in. But I shouldn't have. Hindsight. Still trade 2 for 2, so I guess that's okay. And also their jungler, well, okay, that jungler is still alive. That might be iffy. Ocean Drake's also very nice. I like it. But if they steal it, then that's not what we wanted to happen now. Mid tower is gone. We need still to play around. Oh, we just walk into the general direction of Drake. I don't think it will matter because they take it. Okay, yeah. So what we can do is we can go top lane and yeah, Rift Herald. Ooh, Infernal map. That's interesting. I think Misfortune does not like Infernal map because it takes away choke points for your ulti. But at the same time, the Infernal Dragon Soul would be very nice. Yeah. Alright, they're moving bot lane. I'm definitely moving top lane to take this. So we can prepare the next Rift Herald. That's one thing they did to not make the game as bot lane focused with the new Drakes. They made it so Rift Herald can respawn. Okay, that's a flash from my ulti. I take that. Yeah, nice. We can take top tower here. Alright, let's move mid lane, but I want to move a relatively safe path, so only through water territory. As face checking can lead to your death. Got a ward there, huh? Maybe we can bait Zed in. Okay, it just leaves. Okay, so now top tower is also taken, which means we can take mid tower. Nice, good job. I didn't want to, when you auto attack tower as an AD carry, you're so vulnerable. Especially with a Zed running around, I didn't want to do that. I do want to go base though, and get my item. Got ulti. Just leave. It's an overstay at this point. People. Please. Right, I think we go Duskblade now for extra CDR, and also Duskblade is a lot of attack damage. And then fourth item we go for Last Whisper. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. This is what an overstay leads to. People inting. Also, it very much sucks for Misfortune that this Drake does no longer give mana regen. Again, another flash, I take it. Yeah, Ocean Drake plus Sanguine Blade, we're instantly back up to full health. We take this. Yeah, not only can you take regular jungle camps better with Sanguine Blade's passive, but also objectives like Drake and Baron. This is also something that Lethality Misfortune has struggled with in the past. Taking dragons and barons, and with new Sanguine Blade, when you don't get when you really need to rush it quickly, you just get more attack speed, and attack speed is the single best stat at taking objectives. This is why all junglers run attack speed, and also this is why attack speed is the best stat for split pushing. Well, Drake in 50. I guess we put. Where do we put Rift Herald? Not sure. Yeah, this bush is gone. It got infernaled away, huh? Uh-oh. Why did they fight? Why did they fight without us? Of all things. I guess we just retreat now. We need to wait for our teammates to respawn. Also, this control ward is in an awkward position. It doesn't see this. Just pull it out. Got my ulti. I definitely want to fight here. That was awkward. I guess we should not be doing this. Well, thanks for nothing. So my team ints away the first Infernal Drake. And by my team I mean myself. I should have just sticked with them. I thought we were disengaging, but I was the only one disengaging and thereby isolating myself for Rengar. That was very much stupid of me. So yeah, we need to focus if we want to win this, right? I'm glad they nerfed Infernal. It was so oppressive before. Just need to make sure to take the next few Infernals. If they get Quadra Infernal, then good night. Guys, let's Herald this. Just make sure we crack open mid lane. By opening up the mid lane, we make it easier for us to take dragons and barons. Nice, good route. That was very good. Again, wait for CC, press R. In this case, it was also the other way around. Ryze saw my R and CC'd them in time. Yeah, taking jungle camps like this is so nice. Come on, Rengar, I dare you. Your lifesteal is so broken on Misfortune. Also Ocean Drake and the fact that I pressed Teal definitely helps. But yeah, we're definitely doing it. Lethality Misfortune with lifesteal. The dream comes true. This is always what I wanted. Ever since Dark Harvest got released. I wanted a way to easily implement lifesteal into that build. And now I finally can. This Baron is definitely an overstay. Come on, guys. At least I have Sanguine Blade now for the attack speed. Again, it's old Lethality Misfortune would have such a hard time killing Baron, but now I actually have DPS. Alright, so that worked out somehow. Grab this and a longsword, sure. Can't go wrong with longswords. Damage-wise, we should definitely buy a Last Whisper now. Maybe we do, but I'm low-key afraid of Rengar, Yi, and Zed one-shotting me, so maybe I just go Banshee's Veil. Or no, the, you know, the Lethality Banshee's Veil. The new artwork of Baron buff is also very nice. But I low-key also miss the Season 1 artwork where it just had big orbs flying around your head. That looked so goofy, it was very iconic. Wait, did I rework this? Yo, they reworked Eyeball Collection, what? There's nothing about that on the patch notes. It's gotta be a visual bug, right? Push with this. I was thinking about Eyeball Collection too much, so I didn't go to my team. Guess they're fine. So yeah, me being mid lane is a waste because mid lane inhibitor is already taken. You just want to take the most objectives possible, and so you go to a lane where the most turrets still are. Maybe we can finish here. Oh damn, walked into that. Alright. Most damage in the entire game, I love it. Also, yeah, the new flexibility the lethality items give you with the lifesteal option especially. It's so nice for lethality Misfortune. But what do you think? What will be the most dominant Misfortune build in Preseason? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you want to see how I play Misfortune in high diamond elo, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.